Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I made a tutorial video in a while. I haven't had many requests on things that you guys want to learn. So yesterday I had a real big issue where my friend came over and wanted to play Minecraft on a PC after like how many years, just to see what's going on with it. But I couldn't because I didn't have enough space on my C drive, as you guys can see over here. My C drive was kind of filled up, and I didn't know where the space was going, because firstly, if you go to uninstall, you can see that programs that were stored on my C drive, none of them exceed 2 gigabytes or 3 gigabytes, and I was confused as to why or where all the memory is going, seeing as the programs are clearly not using any of the space. And I don't install any of my Steam games on here because I got a dedicated drive for it. But yeah, here it is, my C drive. It's a SSD. It's supposed to be 120 gigs, but it says 111 due to cache and shit like that, and RAM storage or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I googled it, and it seemed as if nobody had any solutions to finding out where any of my memory is going, because I've got a drive for files, so all of my desktop and documents and everything is all cleared out. I tend to not have permanent documents stored on my C drive. I just use it for programs, and as you guys just saw, I didn't use much storage on just programs. Like 50% of it is Windows, so I was curious as to where the rest of the storage went. So I went ahead and I googled data analyzing programs, and I found this one program called WinDirStat, or Windows Directory Statistics. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can download this program. It's very good. Basically, you open it up, you select whatever drive you want to analyze, click OK, and it just takes a bit of time to load. I'll just let this load. I'll give you guys a bit of information as to how this program works and how to download it. Basically, how it works is it will analyze your drive, and it will give you a visual representation of all the files that are on the drive, so you can see what's using the highest percentage of data on your drive. As you can see here, it shows you the drive. It shows you what file uses how many gigabytes, and the total amount of data available on the certain drive with the certain file. So as you can see here, programs are using 36.2 gigabytes, and I couldn't really uninstall any programs because I've got the bare minimum programs that I use on my computer for like editing, study, whatever other kind of shit that I want to use on my computer. And then it'll bring up this big graph. As you can see, this isn't an error. This is actually all the programs these are all the individual files on my computer or on this specific drive. As you can see, if you click on so you see this big blue section right here, if you click on it, it'll show you what exactly it is. It's a system file, and as you can see here, it's under program files, and it's this particular program, which is 6 gigabytes. This one is the file cache, stuff like that. So if you do have a bunch of memory missing from your computer, and you're curious as to where any of this is going, just install this program. If you see a big chunk like this, just click on it, see if it's important. If it's not important, then you could delete it. But what the problem is that I had, it was that I was using I was using all my memory on temporary files. I'll try find it here for you guys now. I believe it's under app data, local, and then temp. If I could find it here, temp, here we go. So yeah, as you can see, I had a bunch of temporary files that were using up so much space on my computer. Right now it's only at 202 megabytes, but this does fill up over time, especially if you're doing a lot of rendering, because you're making a lot of saves and auto saves, and just in general the directories are being saved here. All the things like that are just being saved here. So if you guys do find yourself with a computer full of shit that you don't understand where the space is coming from, just go ahead and install this if you guys still can't find it here, just do what I did, go to temporary files, and you should be able to find it there. It's not too difficult, just follow what I did, but instead of going to the hex directory, go to whatever your computer name is, and then you should be able to find under app data. And if you can't see app data here because it's transparent, I believe there's a way to show files that are hidden. So if you go here to attributes, just tick read only and then click apply, and then you should be able to see these hidden files. You know, developers use this to see if they're hiding correct files, stuff like that. So yeah, just go to local and then scroll down a bit. You should be able to find this file called temp. Just click on it and then highlight everything within this file and just delete all of them. From what I know, they're not important towards your computer. Just make sure you got all your saves done. So if you are using something like Audacity, just make sure that you've got all your files from the crash, because basically what it does here, if you are using Audacity for something and your computer crashes, they will all be saved in the temporary files, which is basically, if your computer crashes randomly, you could go back to the temp files and you could bring back whatever you had, or the autosave data or stuff like that. So that's basically how you could identify or locate files in your computer that are just being used for nothing. So I do apologize, I got hiccups right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it productive. That's basically my tutorial. If you guys do find anything else or any other solutions to this, be sure to leave it in the comment sections, so that anybody else that has been led to this video can see it, and hopefully they could benefit from it also. But I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Tutorial Hub. I still ain't got an outro for this channel, so I'm just gonna leave it here. I'll see you guys in the next one.